Okay. Um, I don't know how long it's been, but actually, I don't think it's too long. But yep, yep. So I guess where I'm at right now is where just got my first week of school done. Like it's not the end of the week; it's Wednesday. But I've pretty much done my first week of classes done. Um, but yeah. As I've probably talked about before, I am now doing the social service worker diploma, which is basically a diploma in social work. Um, so that's where I'm at right now. Possibly in the future, I could be doing a bachelor's of social work, and then wherever you know, life takes me at that point. But as of right now, I am doing a diploma in social work, and yeah, it has co-op, it has field placement, so there's that. Um, But yeah, man. I don't know. Usually I don't do this like in the middle of the day. Usually it's like nighttime, but I'm just very I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed, but I feel slightly. I feel overwhelmed enough to the point where I, f- mm, I can feel the changes. You know, from going full time and now full time job at Sun Tzu, and now I'm just working part time, and half the time I'm gonna be in school doing that. So yeah, man. Slightly nervous about that, and yeah, I don't know. I realize now that I do have more time, but I feel like it feels like I have less time in a week now because there's just I have to actually be active in what I do from week to week instead of just going to work 9 to 5 Monday to Friday sort of thing. I actually have to like be sort of deliberate about what I do on a weekly basis or daily basis. Like I have to be deliberate about how I spend my time, even though technically I think I as of right now, obviously it's first week, I don't have much assignments or deadlines, but um they're sort of all over the place. I did try to set up the calendar again, and I'd love to do that right now and just deflect to doing that, but yeah, no, I just feel very. I don't know. I feel very overwhelmed in terms of how the future is gonna go. I feel like it's always been like that, but um, yeah. Uh. Okay, I guess I'll talk about the things that are kind of making me nervous or scared or whatever, uncertain. Um, One of the things I suppose is just having to let my mom know, or yeah, my parents know that I'm making a career change in terms of where my college is. But yeah, I'll see. Like in all, I don't think it's that bad. Um, but I don't know. Oh, I'm yawning a lot. I'm tired. I don't know. Something I ate or I have a food coma right now. Let me actually, yeah, I'll pause and drink some water, and I'll talk about this thing. Okay, back. Okay, so I was gonna talk about I was gonna talk about um, hold on, I'm just clearing my desktop here. I was gonna talk about making the career change. So wait, I've already talked about this, but before, I think probably yeah. I made the decision to switch over to a social service worker diploma um instead of continuing my architect technology. But I mean, okay, I'll talk about the reasons as to why I did, because I feel like I might as well, because I'm gonna have to give these reasons to my parents anyway. And yeah, so okay, first reason being, I'll just talk. Okay, this reason is just like the architectural technology program. I just was not feeling it. That was not it for me. Um, and I pretty much already messed up quite a bit of the how I was gonna do the program, because I kind of dropped quite a bit of them, um, of the courses and stuff, and it just was not gonna work out. I don't think at all. Um, so there's that. And yeah, no, I just was not feeling it. It was just not it for me, man. And looking at the career outcome of it, I don't even, I won't even be making that much more money at all. At least not a comfortable wage, not a comfortable salary for me. I mean, I'm not even, I look, I don't even have a high standard in terms of salary. I don't really care that much, to be honest. Um, uh, I don't have a family to take care of or anything at the moment, so yeah, that's not really in the top priority of my list. Um, but yeah, anyway. Um, so the reason why I switched was sorry, I'm a little like nervous here for some reason. I switched into, well, okay, so why specifically the social work then? I mean, well, it's an industry where it's literally an industry focused on helping others. Obviously there's other industries, I think, but it's a industry on helping others who are underprivileged, disadvantaged, or who generally just need a helping hand in life, which is that. But professionally speaking, it's working within the communities or in different settings, helping others with such mental health wellness, or um, giving resources, needed resources, child adoption agencies. Um, to be honest, I don't have a full grasp of what it is, but it's social work. It responds. Here's what Google says. It responds the needs of individuals, families, groups, and communities, and addresses barriers and injustices in organizations or society. Basically, it helps people meet like Okay, okay. Here's what an answer I was gonna give. Let's say if someone had asked me, in a class or something, why did I choose this? Well, I've been fortunate enough to have been given opportunities in my life, to live. I've been I've been fortunate enough to have been given opportunities to pursue happiness and pursue a good life. Um, and I just want to use those opportunities to gain a better understanding of people and expand my knowledge. Um, expand my knowledge and use the opportunities given to me so that I can help provide opportunities for others also who might not have those same opportunities. Um, if that makes sense. So I it's sort of a feeling of giving back because I was given many opportunities in my life too. I've been given opportunities by family and just general society that I can do that I can I have I that I can provide for others, and I think if I were to provide and serve others, that would be the best way for me. I think in the limited knowledge that I have about myself and who I am, the thing I do know is that this might be the best as of right now. This is the best. This is the best way for me to serve others. Yeah. Damn, it is so hard to articulate that. Um, but yeah, no, yeah, no, it's really hard to articulate that. Um, yeah, man. Mm, sorry, couple things in mind. Just sort of got distracted there. But yeah, no. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna articulate that again. I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna say the same thing, just less stuttering this time. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. So the reason why I got into this line of work, the reason why I chose this career is because as of right now, knowing that I uh probably respond better to a higher purpose, something bigger than myself. Um, I want to work towards a meaning. I want to walk in a meaningful path in a meaningful direction, and while walking that path, I want to help others and serve others, and I think this is the best way to do that. And in terms of career wise, in terms of my skill set and what I'm better compatible within the limited knowledge, with the limited knowledge that I have about myself and what I want for my future, I think this is the best way. This is the best direction for me to go in. Yeah. I don't even know how I came across this. Um, but yeah, I was almost like looking at like a list of careers or industries, and when I saw this, it was just the thing that popped out to me the most. Just like it's the one that I could actually see myself doing, and you know, it's not easy. From what I've always said, it's not an easy job. It's not the easy way out, and it's hard. I mean, you know what I mean. Some people say people are underpaid, but it's almost like it's almost like teaching. You don't go into teaching for money. Um, if you're a good one, you go into teaching. If you're a good one, you become a teacher because you'd like to teach and you'd like to be that for others. And you know what I mean? Like not necessarily a passion, but there's a sort of purpose there. There's a sort of obligation there. And to me, it's sort of like that in a way. You know, from what I understand, again, don't know much about it yet. I will learn, but from what I understand, you don't go in there for money. You don't go in there for easy money. You go in there to you go in there because not of necessarily passion, although there could be passion in, but purpose and meaning, and there's that. So yeah. Now, how would I explain this to my parents? Well, um, well, first off, it does make more money, and I think I think it also fits me better. Fits um yeah, no, it just fits me better. Um and I feel like it'll be more meaningful. Like the work itself. It'll be for a higher purpose, for something bigger than myself. And yeah. While I while a part of me believes that this is the direction I want to go in, it's also sorry, I'm gonna complete the other thing. Sorry, what would I say? Well, it generally makes more money, and it's a big enough industry that I can there's many different branches for me to go, and I could choose many different specializations, and it's usually in different settings. It could be in a clinical setting. Um, could be in a clinical setting, school setting, home care setting, just general community settings. I could work as a counselor. You know what I mean? That's like there's a lot of places for me to for me to go there, and generally, and most of that, I don't mind doing. Like I can see myself doing that, and I wouldn't have a problem with it because I think genuinely that is what I'm sort of passionate about, and I think although it will be hard, although it won't be the easiest job, it won't be easy money. No, I mean there's money in there, but it won't be easy money. It'll be worth. I'll enjoy it. You know. I just don't want to waste the opportunities given to me. That's all. But yeah, I want to help those who are actually in need of it. So yeah, I don't know. There's no better way to explain that, but I can't really articulate it at the moment. But yeah, no, that's definitely a conversation that I'm very nervous about. Just you know, I because I can understand why they would be angry. And that's what sucks. It's just like I feel bad. I do, because they have given me opportunities and I have, you know. But I just gotta let them know, hey, this is, I gotta do this. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm shaking my leg profusely. um, but yeah, no, that's just anyway. I understand why they would be frustrated. I would, cause I've already switched like 2 times, and yeah, I'm I'm glad I'm glad I took the time to work and figure out what matters to me, and figure out what would matter to me in the future. Like I said, I have a limited knowledge of who I am and who I'm gonna be and what I'm gonna want. But with that limited knowledge, I think this is the best path. This is the best. This is the best path for me. So yeah, that's look. I'm glad. I'm actually. It's the first time I've actually you know looked at anything like a what the something is. But yeah, I'm excited and nervous. Really, I'm anxious about the whole thing. So, but yeah, that anyway. Another thing that's making me anxious, I suppose, is just if I'm gonna be ready for it, man. Like I obviously look. This is the direction I want to go in, and this is the road that I want to walk. But I'm not entirely too sure, and I'm very not. Half of me is not like most most. A lot of what I'm thinking towards it is I have a very low self confidence walking that road because I don't know if I'm gonna be ready. I don't know if I'm gonna be mentally strong enough, mentally um have the mental fortitude to go through this and to go through, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna have the mental fortitude to maybe deal with clients in the future. If I'm gonna be okay and if I'm gonna be able to listen to a tough story and listen to you know what I mean? I'm a very empathetic person, and while that might help me, and while that might be considered an asset to this whole thing, it might also be you know a gift and a curse at the same time. It's a double-edged sword because while I may be empathetic, that might mean that I'll probably let my emotions um carry some weight in terms of decisions I have to make for other people, and I just want to make sure I'm very scared whether I'm mentally ready to be that person to, because I totally believe in the whole, before you try and fix the world's problems, you try and fix your city's problems, and before you try and fix your city's problems, try and fix your little corner of your little region, and before you do that, try to fix your home, and if before you do that, you have to try to fix yourself. So everything starts with me, and I just want to make sure that I'm ready, that I'm ready to help others. Like, you know, you have to put on your own mask before you help someone else. It's like in the plane, and when you go for a plane ride, they'll say make sure to put on your own mask the before you help someone else, and it's like, yeah, I gotta. It's gonna move very fast, right? This whole thing. I'm gonna have field placements in the next year, so yeah, I don't know. I just, there's obviously a lot that I have to work through, and it's also almost like I have to take care of myself first before before I can be in the capacity to help another person. And yeah, man, like I'm scared for sure. I'm you know, but that I'm scared, but I know that I'll be continuously growing. I just, my confidence going into this is sort of low, on top of everything else. So I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, and yeah, and but yeah, no, I just don't want to have any sense of like, if there's gonna be any ambiguity at all. I want I want to make sure that I'm like aware of that. I want to make sure that I'm aware of any ambiguity, and you know that idea of just like, look, I know where I'm going, right? This is no longer just a school program I'm taking to just so that I can secure a job. This is actually something. This is gonna be a direction in a career that I am I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also scared as hell, man. And I don't know how to articulate. I really don't. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just don't know how to articulate how scared and excited I feel. There's doubt. Dude. There's so much doubt of whether I'm ready to do that. There's always, I think I'm always gonna feel like I'm gonna need. I'll always feel like I need more time to think things through. That I need a break and I need a breather or whatever. But that's, I think, if put my head down and I work, and you know and I actually like try to put in my best effort here. No longer just skipping classes because it's boring or whatever. It's this is it. This is, you know. And I think there, okay, I think definitely there's definitely something that I could honestly be over criticizing myself as well. Like there's gonna be moments like that where I feel like I'm not efficient enough in how I use my time and how I study, and I'm gonna just beat myself up over that. But I can't. Like right now, we're in a weird situation where everything is online, and just the dynamic of how my schedule is, or from going from full time, like there's gonna be a lot of changes, and I can't expect myself to fully catch up. And you know what, it is my responsibility to give myself that time to slow things down, and to just take a breather and take, because rest and recovery is important. But it's also important to realize that, yeah, things are gonna be moving, and I'm gonna be moving with them. And even though I might not feel like I'm ready, in a lot of the cases, you'll learn on the way. I don't know. It's rough, man. It's rough. But yeah, man, I will. Okay. Well, yeah. Anyway, in regards to that, I was looking at some. I was looking into the healthy gamer coaching again. Now that I have sort of a bunch of disposable income, I'll be honest. There are some. Anyway, sorry. I get this right. So I was probably talking about um looking into the healthy gamer coaching again. So sorry, I got distracted. That's what happened. I was looking at it. Um, so I was thinking of going into group coaching. Part of me there almost wanted to go into personal coaching, but I think group coaching is probably more suited. It is cheaper. But there's also some much needed social interaction there that I feel like would benefit me in terms of a group setting. So Yeah. But the only issue is just time. There's a couple slots that I can go into right now. It's just I don't know what would be the best time for me. You know what I mean? Like, there's clearly So one thing I don't want to do is okay. So I see one spot for Tuesday for 9 a.m. to 10:30, and while that would work because classes start at 10:30, I'm not. I have to account for the fact that we have to go back on in person, so that probably wouldn't work. There's a Wednesday 1 to 2:30 p.m., which is no because I have a class that ends at 1:30. So there's a Tuesday for 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. and there's a Thursday for 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. I could do either of those technically, but am I really waking up at 6? You know what I mean? Oh man. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of rough. I'd have to wake up like 5:30 and it just doesn't sound fun. um I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but yeah, definitely that is something I want to get into. But the fact that the only two slots I can do is 6 a.m. to 7:30 is rough, man. Um, I don't know. I'm getting distracted by Reddit. Jesus. But yeah, no. I definitely want to enter group coaching because I feel like I want to be surrounded by like-minded people and But yeah, waking up at 6 is definitely that sounds rough. Um, yeah, that sounds rough. Low key. Thinking about it, but I'm gonna wake up at 8 anyway. It's just like, God, that sounds perfect though. Fuck it, I'll do it. It's $40 a session though. God damn. No, not even. Yeah, it's basically $40 a session, man. That's rough. Then again. I feel like I would love to do so though. Hmm. Did I just keep going? I didn't just stop, bro. Oh my god. Sorry, anyway, I got distracted by the thing again. The coaching thing. I wanna, I'm not. Look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through this, and then right after, I'm probably gonna get some stuff cleaned up, get them going, and yeah, man. Like I'll just we'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks. See ya.